Battle of the Atlantic was one of the most vital campaigns of the war. In 1939, the German Navy was unwilling to challenge the numerically superior British Navy in direct fleet engagement. So at the outbreak of war, Germany embarked instead on attacks on merchant shipping. Britain's ability to wage war against Germany was dependent on a constant supply of food and materials, which could only come by sea. On the German side, the battle involved surface raiders and long-range bombers, as well as the U-boats with which it is now chiefly associated.
On the outbreak of war, Winston Churchill had returned to the British Admiralty as First Lord, the very same post he had held in the Great War 25 years earlier. The news of his return was heartily welcomed by the Royal Navy he adored. Churchill was quick to recognize that the war in Europe would be won or lost in the Atlantic, and that the link with the United States was of the utmost importance. His relations with President Roosevelt were excellent, and Churchill hoped that in time the US would join the Allies in the fight against Nazi Germany. Meanwhile, America could help supply Britain's pressing need for war materials.
March 1943, when Dönitz launched a fresh offensive against two convoys, sinking 21 out of 92 ships for the loss of only one U-boat. By May, however, the development of effective countermeasures, in addition to the early breaking of the German Enigma codes, finally allowed the Allies to inflict heavy losses on the U-boats, 41 being sunk during that month. The Germans never succeeded in regaining the initiative after this, and although the Battle of the Atlantic continued until the last days of the European War, the U-boats had effectively been defeated by the summer of 1943.